Hello and welcome back to a new video on my channel. And today we're playing a game called Power to the People. In Power to the People, we are a sort of power company where we need to make power through, well, coal or diesel, gas, biomass, but you can also use solar panels and wind turbines. So we have here the city of, I'm not going to pronounce it, but it's in Denmark, and it needs electricity. So I think because we have water right here, we will build an offshore wind turbine. You see that orange area around the turbine, that's like a bad area which we should not place next to houses if possible, or on them. I will place this first one right here. It does not touch these pretty nice looking houses, so that's fine, and in the future we can upgrade it by building another one right at this side. So let's do that. I am thinking of, do we need a battery? And I mean, yes, sort of, because sometimes the wind will of course be less, but I think right now it's not necessary. So we will also place a basic substation, because like the difference between these two is like nothing. It's really not that much. So we will need to place this one like here maybe, or we could just, yeah, we'll just place it right here. Then we need to build the high voltage power lines from the source making it to the station, and then we can use low voltage for the housing and everything. So we do need to place them on most roads, not every. You could, for example, this bridge just ignoring would be possible, but I do like it to have it. And then I would think I will start with extending a low voltage right here, so that cities grow, and now they can grow up here a bit, and then we can later look if we need to change these power lines. But that's it. And they now have they now have electricity, as you can see. And yeah, we will just like this. They just built another house. Well, we already earned 4k, pretty nice. But yeah, they are building town square. Nice, isn't it? Oh no, that's a park. Yeah, and this city can also cross this river and build right here. That's why I want to place another offshore wind farm here, so that we can place another basic substation here in the future, and then we can split the two sides, because a substation has like a maximum capacity, and also these power lines have a maximum capacity which can flow through them. And in 6 days they will build another city. Yeah, we cannot yet see where it will be, but yeah, we have enough money right now and we will earn a lot more. You also have yeah, research. So like, I will probably start with maintenance downtime, although yeah, that's better. Yeah, which does mean that sometimes our wind turbine can go off to have maintenance. That's not too bad. But we would need a battery when that happens. And as you can see, they did build another thing right here, a restaurant. I will not yet split the two, because it's a bit unnecessary, but hey. A small loophole in a way taxation works in Vejle has made it very profitable to produce hydrogen. A shipment containing electrolysis equipment has been delivered to one of the residents. That means that that residency will take more electricity in the future. And the house will soon get the power it's now. I did not really see a change. Oh, that it's this house. Yeah, they are using a lot more, but we can still handle it. And 32 hours. Oh! That's honestly a very good place for us. We will probably just add another substation right here. Maybe add a new wind turbine. And then we just, yeah, we just rolling. Perfect. All right. Yeah, I will then change our power lines to go through that little space right there for now. Although I don't, yeah, they can build stuff there, so that's we should probably make it like this, and then remove that because I do want them to upgrade, of course. That will earn us more money. 8 hours till it's being built. You can see it here. Gatens. Very small. We will just wait to 0. Perfect. All right. So, yeah, we will just build another substation. I think right here for now, or let's place it adjacent. So yeah, let's do that. Sure. Then we will for now, yeah, let's just add another offshore right there. These two are now connected, I think. So we will add a electricity line like that, and we will add a low voltage one like this. And right now it's not necessary to have the other wind turbine, but I do want it as extra. And I want to build a molten battery, but the pollution area is pretty big. But I think we can manage for now, so yeah. Yeah, one of our offshore wind turbines is going offline for maintenance, and we now have 7 points. Yeah, I mean, upgraded generators will earn us more electricity, but I think we will do reform transformators and high efficiency transformators. That means we lose less electricity inside here. There are 49.4 93% efficient, and they were 93% efficient, so that's a nice step for us. And yeah, this... Ooh, yeah, that happens when there's too much electricity flowing. So yeah, I did just add more cables. Yeah, that's another upgrade right here, but yeah, it's not good that it happens. Anyway, for now we did fix it by adding another cable. And we should probably fix it by removing that, although there are a few stress points like this. But I think we should manage. All right. Yeah. I did see the other wind turbine does take over, so it's good for now. They did extend the road right here. Would it be too soon to say let's build a substation right here? I don't think so. So we want you right alongside here. Cables. And these cables right there. And right there. And then we will remove the bridge electricity cables. So there were none there. And this way we did split it a bit. So the up here does take a bit less. It will not help that much with the cable situation right now. But in the future it will probably be massive. And this town is just quietly upgrading. Let's get the improved cable alloys, which means these cables can now hold 3 megawatts more, and these ones 10 megawatts more, so that's good. And they are now about building 2 pretty big buildings. One a hospital and the other one is just suburban buildings. Yeah, like this we can definitely manage for a while. With just 8 hours to go, when there will be a new city right up here, let's look at how things are going. We have donut. We have a lot of money because like we didn't really need to change anything. Only up here I changed it because they built a new road up here, and then they could have built a park right there. So that is one thing. Down here they have upgraded a bit, and the city has also upgraded a bit, so the power lines have been shifted. So up here we do have a problem. We cannot really build our offshore wind turbines to get electricity there. We will probably just take solar panels and then of course build a battery, because otherwise it won't work. And I really want to build a battery down here. If there ever is something, we should be a bit prepared. Yeah, we didn't really build it with building a battery in mind. And of course, if I do want just a big molten salt facility, so I think we need to build one up here. We will do that. Then we will connect these. And on the other side, we will also need one. Although, as you can see, it's pretty hard not getting a big one to go with the NEMBI radius. So I might build 2 small ones. I mean medium ones. Lion ion batteries. Let's do it. One there and one there and an electricity cable. There. This should work. Yeah, the city being built, we will always do that when the day is over. Oh, alright. So, let's plant the small voltage batteries and then the solar panels. They can be placed everywhere. That's one of the most important, or basically best things. And it has a pretty small radius, so let's say we will just build it right here. And then, like, let's place a battery right there. That's not smart, actually. I'm sorry, we won't be doing that. Yeah, you see the orange radius goes in there, so that's not good. We will then start by building the solar panels right here. Then we will build the battery. Let's keep in mind that we want probably another solar panel in the future. So like, that's 5. So like this is 4 and then 5. So like here, so let's place one there. Cable going to there. Then a basic substation here. Cable going to there and cable going to there. And then we will just connect it like this. We should probably remove this tree though, because trees can fall onto the power lines. And then we would have a big problem. So we'd probably also need to do it right here. So, of course, the city up there won't get any electricity till the sun shines. And right now it's better, and the battery's completely full, so that's perfect. I did see something right here, but I don't quite know what it is. Oh, probably this. Oh, yeah, with this we can easily see which cables are going to explode. That's basically it. And I'm seeing that this one is pretty red, so we'll add another one right there. And we can already see, like, it split the power. So I will remove these 2. Yeah, for the most part, things are seeming fine. Although, I'm a bit scared about the situation up here. I'm a bit scared about this whole line. So, that means we do need another substation. Yeah, we will move this substation. By building it one more up. Actually, we would need 2. Yeah, sure. You there. And the power lines need to move also. And then a substation right here. Yeah. Or we would need to connect like the upper substation to like down below by just building it like this. And then maybe removing a few things from one of the lines. I think that's the smarter plan. So we will keep it like this if we need to change it in the future. Question is, what part do we break loose? Maybe like this? That way the power will probably split a bit better. Although it will probably be smart to try to move another substation alongside here in the future. I think this should work. And if not, we will see. This point is now overloading, so probably just keeping them together should fix it, right? Because not all power will go to this substation. And we have 12 research points, so that's honestly high capacity lines, meaning they can that will definitely fix a lot of things right now. And let's increase the output of our generators. Down here, they sometimes have a bit of problem because of the wind speed. And this way it will increase. And we can fill our batteries more quickly. These cables right here could just be destroyed. I mean, they're not really necessary. So yeah, up here everything's just fine. I'm not really expecting anything from here. I mean, they have a big battery, solar panels, and a substation. That's everything they need. These guys will probably also be fine. This city is the biggest issue we will probably get because it's so big. They built another bridge, so let's also connect that via power lines. And I will connect these. That means that this is completely empty. Yeah, everything is secured by batteries except this part, so we do need a power cable right there. With us having 4 research points, I will get the composite turbine blades, which means that our turbines can operate at a lower wind speed, and the maximum output they can get is a lot higher, with them literally working overtime. That was probably the best decision we could have made. And the city up here keeps getting closer to our stuff, which means that the medical clinic is inside the NE something radius, so that's not what should be. So maybe we will move our storage down here. You can add multiple down here, and maybe we'll also add another wind turbine, and then we can remove these supply or storages, because I mean they're right now polluting this city, which we do not want. So I will add let's just add 2 molten salt plants. Remove this, except we will just make it like this. And yeah, They will be recharged, luckily, before the day. Yeah, and we right now have low voltage power line issues. Damn. Can we move this substation closer? Yes. All right. So, yeah, chill. We will move you up there. Power lines, and then we will build substation. Let me think. Right here for now, with a power cable coming from the wind turbines, just so we don't need to build an unnecessary solar panels or anything like that. Oh, we finished the day and got 50k. Yeah, with this upgrade there will be a lot less power coming through here, but still this is a pretty weak point, so I will add a power line right there. That will hopefully make this point a bit less power consumption. Yeah, and there is a new city being built in 3 days, but I'm not yet seeing anything. But that's fine. All right. This line is so red. I will add another power line. I think just continue this one and then build it like this. It will explode one day, so with this we can save it from happening. And yeah, this did help a bit, although one of our power stations is not really doing anything. That's this one. But that's fine. I did see that they built a road down here, so we can remove this part. Yeah, this city is really big. If we remember, it was like almost only like this row. And then the new city is being built right there. Also, we will just probably place like this setup. It's perfect for down here and also down there. And like, there's not really anything else I want to build. I don't want to pollute things. And the operating cost of these things are way higher than a wind turbine or solar panels. And it looks fine, everything, honestly. The storage is really good. And we can always expand it by just building another row, or yeah, just building another row. And the new city is here. So let's quickly decide where to put our solar panels. I'm thinking maybe here. So yeah, let's start with the substation. Right there. Then solar panels. Yeah, they're right there. And a molten salt facility right there. So we will need electricity to there, and then to there. And those are low power lines. So connecting them, and that's perfect. This substation is running above capacity for a very long time. I thought it exploded. High performance cells. Efficient storage. Nah, there's nothing we can do about that. Oh, we can reduce power consumption by residential buildings though. Yeah. That did help us a lot. Yeah, this one did not fill up enough. And somewhere they didn't have any power. They might not be recharging enough from one solar panel. Maybe because it's raining. Oh no, you're down for maintenance. Oh. That explains it, I think. Yeah, no, due to lack of sunlight, we cannot produce more. So I will place a diesel generator right there. Connected to this one. Oh, to this one. And to there. If we ever need it, it can save our day. Maybe this one can make it. Otherwise, we will also place a generator. And we are seeing that this power station is having trouble. So I will add another one. Right there. We're moving this one and adding this one. Yeah, that's perfect. I mean, these one down here are the ones saving electricity by we can force the residents to have solar panels, which will mean that they produce 10% of their own energy needed. So we will do that. That's really good for us. That way we might earn less, but we don't need to make as much, we don't need to transport as much as they're built a small stadium. Perfect. That won't consume power at all. All right. Yeah, the good diesel. I mean, we can now shut you off. Solar panel will do the rest, and we can keep it just for if it ever needs to be put on at nighttime. And we are seeing that even at night our offshore wind turbines are running at max capacity, so I will add another one down here. Yeah, that way we will just make a lot more electricity and fill our batteries. It's raining once again, so I will need to put on the diesel generator. We can actually say that you should be put on automatically at 8 and turn off at like 6. Oof, this power line has a lot to endure. I will fix that just now. I'm not quite sure how, but maybe like this. Ah, it did change. It did make it less red. Ooh, they're expanding right here. They did move to our power station, so we'll need to move it in the future. Oh yeah, new city will be built in 6. This city down here, I just consider of like being part of city 1. They literally are together. Oh, what? They did expand right here? They just built 2 our substations. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a bit. It's a bit. Yeah, but we cannot do anything about it. So you guys once again did not have electricity. Honestly, I will turn you on just so the battery can get full. 82. Yeah, the NIMBAEE rating is good and fine for now. Range of gas and coal fire power plants. Range of all level 2 and 3. But it's just the range of like the fossil fuel ones. Is it like worse? Oh my god. Damn, that's... And a gas fire? Gas is like way better, and a biomass is also better, but like coal is... Oh my god. So let's see how our upgrades did. This substation is doing so much. I don't know why they wouldn't just like spread it to all of these 3. Our wind turbines are running at max capacity, but everything for the most part is looking fine, except that like we have the MIMB radius, which is at the houses down there. And down here we also need a diesel generator. So I will place it down here. A line down there, there and there. Perfect. Honestly, we could have just kept 1 line. New city in 4 days. Uh-oh. Oh. Power lines with low power are vulnerable to ice formation. And then they will go kaput. I don't think it's that big of a problem, because most of our power lines are being used. But yeah. Whew. Nothing exploded. Ooh, can we see the new city? I mean, 3 days, so... No, we cannot see anything, but like... Oh yeah, it's built up here. Basic substation. I don't know why it exploded. Too much electricity going through there, of course. I mean, that did literally just move it from there to there. Which I cannot understand. Because we did just add another completely line down there. So... Like this. This one is... now burning. Okay, we can build that one there. We have here a house doesn't have electricity. And we have here another road. Yeah, the city is not good for our power because there are like, it's like 1 road we can put it through. And yeah, that road is pretty heavily used. So maybe if you remove that up here, it will go more through this one. Yeah, those did explode because of the ice formation. Yeah, but building more power lines, I am hoping that we can move the electricity a bit from like these points right there. Alright, everything is going good for now. 17 hours till the new city. And we're seeing this power line is also getting a bit of trouble. So I will move another one down there, which will spread the power a bit. And there it is. A new city, and there's a rowdy mob. Yeah, alright. Oh no, it's in Europe speed. This one is just exploding because of the cold, probably, because like somehow there's not going any electricity through there. But hey, not really. Well, it is our problem. So, Lendemarke does also need probably our well-known solar panel down there, and then a molten salt battery right there, a substation right there, sure, then power lines like this, and low voltage to this road. Perfect. Nothing we need to do. This one is being repaired. And then I might, yeah. I will add another substation down here. We will add yeah, solar power plant and a molten salt, of course, battery, because it's the biggest. One power line through there, and then we will connect it this way. There will probably be more electricity also coming from this side. We should maybe look also for a generator, but let's just really quickly look at like, nah, they're making it, so that should be fine. So this one is not producing. Like there is, of course, not that much sun in January. Ah, we need to get to 50 days to win the game, and we're right now at 41. What is happening here? All right, that just looks horrible. Oh my god. Why? Yeah, like the solar panels are not that good as I think. So let's also place like a wind turbine maybe. Yeah, that's way better. And like this, I think that's it produces less. Honestly, it produces almost as much as a diesel generator, and they're less expensive in maintenance. That part doesn't really matter. I mean, we have so much money. Oh, cannot place it down here, so we do need a diesel generator down here, sadly. What am I seeing here? A broken power line. Probably because of the cold. So this should fix a lot of the problems we have. Yeah, this is because of a rowdy mob that are... an angry mob that are destroying the power lines. Which, like, what can we do? We didn't do anything wrong, I think. So yeah. Most of it is going good. We have 6 hours left. This is the power demand. Honestly, I want to see it of this city. It's really high. It does go down a bit around the evening, but then it goes up really fast again. Yeah, this everything will be fine, especially since we built the wind turbine down here. It does save us a bit down here. So that's perfect. And with us using that much power, I will build another offshore wind turbine down here. We do need to change the access to the batteries, but that's not that big of a problem. Yeah, that will help a lot, especially when they go down for maintenance. You guys are not getting any power? Yeah, I will place another wind turbine here. Because it's like these solar panels are not earning that much because it's like January and there's not that much sun in January. The power lines are going down here. This one we can probably just fix by adding another one down there. That almost made more problems than solutions. Ah. So once again this power line going down, and there's no good reason for it probably. So we will do the same as we did the other places. We will build wind turbines and add a basic substation to also make electricity come from up here. That's perfect. Then we will hopefully lose a bit of stress there. And for the rest, we don't have anything we really need to research. Yeah, let's just upgrade the solar farms. They will produce a lot more. And yeah, we shouldn't have a problem down here anymore. No. Oh, right. There was a basic substation which had a bit of a problem, so I think it was this one. So I will add one here and it will take over this line so they can focus more. These buildings are not getting electricity, so I will move you there. That way we are once again splitting electricity, although mostly it's affecting this line. Yeah, no, this is way better. Alright, I think this should work. We only have 5 days left. Yeah, so the next city being built, there won't be a problem, or there won't be anything for us. So yeah, we're saying like this point is really heavy. We should remove power lines down there. Yeah, more electricity will go up there now. And probably we should indeed try to... At this point, it's just taking way too much electricity. And I'm not quite sure how we can easily fix that. Because it's like almost nighttime and some of the substations are still running at max capacity. I'm looking at this guy. And also this guy. So yeah. Not the best, not the best. I will move this line down here so we can move this line there. Yeah, this should indeed be gone. It's also not that easy to move another power line down there. So we might want to add another set of wind turbines for this city. And a substation. I mean, I'm not that scared about like batteries because we are making enough electricity. We just need to move it better. And I think this way it honestly looks pretty strong. We can also say to help this side, although it's quite unnecessary. Yeah, this one we could also help with down here. And for the most part, like this city down here hasn't had a single problem, except for like needing to build a diesel generator. Otherwise, it wouldn't be really good. Yeah, sure. Now they have a problem down there because they move too much electricity through there. Probably the worst thing about this game, that they cannot efficiently move electricity. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just like we playing if it stops with... Alright, it doesn't work like that. That's it, right? We added 2 more power or substations up there. So like, how can this be a problem still? The worst part is that we cannot fix it. Like also this is... There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 substations for the city. And still it... Alright. I'm not even trying to fix it. Yeah, so... How can we fix this? Let's add another line down here. I mean, we already have 2 lines down here, and we cannot add another line down here. It's physically impossible. Maybe let's get the linemen arrested so they repair lines quicker. Yeah, how can two lines next to each other explode? Like, when one explodes, there shouldn't be going any electricity through the other, right? That's not how that should be. What if we do this? Yeah, alright, that doesn't fix. Perfect. Yeah, in this city also, we cannot add more power lines to make it down here better. We can only remove a few. Although then there would just be electricity only going through one cable. So I don't really think that's a solution. And we will probably need to build just lines around the broken pieces for now. Otherwise, yeah, they will just explode again. See how much electricity is going through here. Huh? Like, we have a substation here who can take that. And with this, we will just move it to one place. Like, we have so many substations here, and still they cannot seem to distribute it right. Like, this one is not being used at all, and this one is. And if we remove it, they won't even attempt to make it split. So I will just do it like this then. Because otherwise it will not work. Yeah, we will add you there, but then we will remove this one and this one. Yeah, we do then want to add this one probably. No, we don't. Yeah, like this line we cannot fix. It will always burn up here. So like this, but then we need more electricity there. So like maybe do this and then remove that one. Maybe remove this one and then we will add that one. Although that's not possible. So this. As long as they're not connected, it's fine. And once again, why aren't you distributing more to this? Oh yeah, because this one's, oh yeah. Problems after problems after problems. No. Two substations running at max while there's still one not doing anything. Almost nothing. Yeah, you are not getting electricity. You are not getting electricity. I don't know how. All right. Yeah. How can we fix this? Because like this one is all semi-fixed, I think. We can actually just maybe do this. And then this. This might help a bit. But yeah, then we should like try to limit substations. Which isn't the most easy. Because this one is at maximum, so we should try to make it less maximum. It's still at maximum. While it's now only taking this area. And it's not even daytime. Yeah, of course that area will now explode. I mean, why wouldn't it? This area is taking so much electricity, but we cannot change anything about it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How long do we need to survive? 1 day. Uh, 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 uh. 1 day. That's, yeah, 1 day. Should be this day. Finally. Oh my god. 5th. Alright. Stop with the music. I mean, 50 days as CEO giving us 50,000 points. We sold a lot of electricity. We invested 1.5 million and we made, or we have now in the bank 1.3 million. So, perfect. No, I don't want to go to the online leaderboard. But if you enjoyed this video of Power to the People, consider subscribing and liking, and I hope to see you in the next one.